All right, Friday, April 29th. It's here. We're doing Manion today. Doesn't get quite the amount of attention that Murph gets, but this is another hero workout that is maybe not even quite as long as Murph, but definitely deserves some respect as a pretty grueling hero workout. What is it? 7 rounds, 4 time, 400-meter runs, and then 29 back squats. And as someone asked me tonight at the 5:30 class, that's 29 back squats every round? Yeah, it is. So we've definitely been building up our back squat volume by way of 3 rep maxes. And so I definitely expect that, even though we did that earlier in this week, I expect that the ability to cycle through reps of back squats will be something that we're comfortable with, especially at first. And it's really the load that is the sort of the questionable thing, where we have to put a little bit of thought into that. First things first, as far as strategy is concerned for Manion, the prescribed weights for Manion are 135 for the men and 95 for the ladies. And that gives us, as coaches, a little bit of pause or concern because it seems like a very attainable weight. All else being equal, most people in our gym, can't think of many people who wouldn't be able to, can lift those weights. They can back squat them. And it's really the volume. It's one of those things where unless you've done it before, you don't really know to what extent that volume is what's going to come back to get you, right? And I'm not even doing the math in my head, but I know that we're doing something more than 150 back squats today at those weights. So we have to think of rules of thumb that give us some idea as to which weight we should choose. Number one, if you've done Manion before, then by all means, make adjustments based on how it felt the last time that you did it. And if the weight or the load, the RX load of Manion, it was no big deal, then today's the day to make a plan to try to PR that, right? I know that we haven't done it in a while, but we've done the pieces of Manion, and we've built aerobic engines, and so we have all of the necessary tools to PR this one today. I never loved the idea of, well, we haven't been practicing for that. We're always practicing for everything, so it's okay, right? We haven't done Manion for a year when we won't, right? We won't do Murph all year until it's actually time to do Murph. Okay, so if you've done it before, great, do that weight again as long as you feel like it was a smart move last time. You're probably stronger now, so it's even better now. If you haven't done Manion before, I really want to think about a load on the barbell that you could do in the first round, right off the bat, not unbroken, but like sets of 15 and 14. And I don't know necessarily that it will go that way the whole time. We will allow for, depending on class size, the use of the rig in order to do those back squats. I'm not sure if that will help anybody to make their decision, but I really want it to be because 15 is a lot of reps, like right off the bat. That's a lot of unbroken reps. So I really like the strategy, we'll call it, of 400-meter run, 15 back squats, pretty decent rest, like not just 10 seconds, probably more like 15 to 20 seconds, and then 14 to round out our 29, and then back outside. These runs are never going to be a 400-meter record. Maybe the very first one that you do, because it's the thing you'll be freshest for, maybe a pretty fast 400, but these are not 400s that we're expecting to go to break records for you. But they shouldn't be walks either. That's part of the challenge. This is a hero workout. His name was Travis Manion. I just want you to like think that over and over in your head as you feel like, oh, these runs are so hard. Oh my God, I have to run up this hill for my 400-meter run. Just think, what would he have done, right? So that's the gist usually with these hero workouts. I just don't want anybody to overestimate or underestimate the volume of the back squats, and then we'll kind of we'll play it by ear, right? And the other thing to keep in mind, of course, is that we want we want good technique on these squats. It kind of doesn't make sense ever to be like, well, I'm just going to do quarter squats and that way I can still do 29. I want you to do full squats, full depth squats at a weight that is sustainable for you to do that. That is the better option before you start to cheat us on the depth of your squat. So keep that in mind too, right? It doesn't mean anything to put 135 pounds on the bar if you're not going to go to full depth. So that's really important, the integrity, especially on Hero WOD Day. Yeah, depth. Whatever you can give us depth-wise. I said 15 and 14 because that's my plan. Obviously, it's almost 30 reps every round, so 10, 10, 9 is a great way to do this as well. Whatever helps you to pass the time a little bit quicker and with a specific plan in mind, we're happy about. All right, guys, good luck with this.